14, such an arbitrary number. Works so. I was also told to play with the new hollows, so there's that. Thank you guys for all the love on TikTok lately. I don't know why TikTok is getting me up to 200 videos and then they drop me from the algorithm. I don't know what I did. It's driving me nuts. Because it's like, here, you have like all these things and then you don't have anything. Cool. Thank the 7 lucky gods. Fair enough. Okay, this might need to be a sticker. The path of inner peace begins with 4 words. Not my fucking problem. That might need to be a sticker. You need that as a tattoo. You're not wrong. I have 2 tattoos that I want. I don't have the finances for it right now. One very, very much. I don't have the finances for because I'm gonna have to pay someone to draw it as well. The other one is just like $300 and then I can go get it. All right, it'll be awesome. But getting someone to draw it will be the thing. Because it's gonna confuse people. Like when I say what I want. Because I've always wanted a back piece. I've always wanted a back piece, and I've had like multiple ideas for a back piece, and then I see other people having this back piece and it's like, okay, I'll get something different, right? So I had the idea of incorporating my 2 faiths into a tattoo, and I need to find someone who has the same crazy vision as me that will understand what I'm doing. Because incorporating the Celtic with the Buddhist is going to be interesting to get someone who will do that and do it in a way that is not disrespectful to both faiths. Because what I want is a Celtic knotwork border, right? With the goddess moon symbol, the waning full and waxing moon, right, at the top, and then the Buddha sitting right with the hand symbol for sharing knowledge. And I want Buddha sitting at a well with a lotus flower, but I want the well to be detailed with Celtic knotwork. And incorporate somehow, and I don't know how, a raven in there. And I don't know how it could be done without being disrespectful. So I've got to find, like, this isn't something Brandon, I would go to Brandon for. But there's a couple of different artists I've been looking at here in the Portland area, but oh fuck, that's gonna be on the price. And then the one that's going to be here is actually really, really simple. It's just a saying that I really, really like. And I apply it to my mental health and to my body struggles and just like my struggles. And also my habit of making friends with A-type personalities, which is not healthy for me. I need to stop that shit. But I'm getting a saying right here that says, you guys have seen it on Gilded. It's my status in Gilded. Freedom is the oxygen of the soul. And I'm probably going to have a little line work lotus. And then I might go ahead and do a path of enlightenment down my thumb. There's an actual name for it, and a sick brain is just not processing it right now. So forgive me for that. So yeah, I want more ink. And like this one right here, I'm probably going to get covered up with a much larger dragonfly. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Did you just get this one? Yes. Doesn't change. Nerdy! I can't make the hat with the other yarn. So I did the increase of it, right? In the chain. But the minute I did it, when I seconded up, it shrunk down so much. Because while they're both fingering weight, one is 3-ply, one is 2-ply, and I would end up needing 2 skeins of that one to make the hat, as I will have to over double because of how it shrinks in trying to find the pattern. I got it 3 rows big to make sure, and it was still doing the tight thing around here, and it was like, god damn it, and I've increased it so much. So it's not going to work in that much thinner yarn. Now I might, depending on, as long as I don't get feverish, I haven't been feverish so far, I've just been runny nosed. I may walk over to the yarn shop and see if they've got something that I like that will work for the hat that I want to make myself. But that one's not just, it's just not going to work. Because it's wanting to tighten up and tighten up and tighten up and tighten up. And it's very, very frustrating that there's no standard between DK fingering and fine fingering. That you can put this label on all 3 of those yarns, which pisses me off. You did. You did. And so all the yarn that I have is either 2-ply, or I might just make it in this black acrylic that I have. This really soft acrylic, the sheep cheese. I balled it up yesterday. Isn't that pretty black? I may try to make it in this one. But this is the company. You, this way. And it's a full-on, I want to say, worsted weight. Oh, it says DK. Whatever. I don't know. It's soft. It's super soft. Even for an acrylic, and it's really not splitting. So, like, all the red heart is gone. It is out of my house. Because I can't even with that shit. I fucking hate that shit with the passion that defines a god. Not only is it fucking scratchy, it splits when you just look at it. I don't got time for that shit. I don't. And I was talking about you yesterday. And to a very, very distracted and then confused Lily when I was talking about you to Sava and Lily. And I was like, you know, we were talking about people who can, you know, teach me things and, like, you know, people keep telling me that, oh, you have the skill set for this, why don't you do this? And it's been frustrating me. I'm like, could you guys stop? Could you guys stop with that? So I'm telling you this story to tell you the other story, okay? There's a logical course of thought, and I'm also sick, so just deal with the rambles, please. And it's like, it's irritating that people are doing it. It's like, you know, there's a lot of people who, from watching me, have a basic understanding of chainmail and can piece the shit together in their head, but they don't have the hand. They don't have the skill to actually do it. So I can see these things in my head. I can see how it will pattern up and stuff like that, but I don't know the name of the stitches. I don't have the muscle memory, none of that yet to do it, right? And from that conversation, it went into, you know, except for like Nerdy, because Nerdy can just walk into the bathroom, take a super long poop, and come out and she's like completed a full freaking project. Because she thought of it. Lily only heard half of that. Right, Judy? Lily only heard half of that. Her ADHD brain did a full stop and went, the fuck what? Right? I mean, that witch's hat took you less than 2 days. Like what you put maybe 12 hours worth of work into it before you were done with it. Well, I mean, I get that and all. Here's the thing, Changeling. Crocheting and chainmail are the same thing. It works up and math the same. The only difference with crochet is the fact that the rings are looped together. But pattern-wise, shaping, increases, decreases, it works up exactly the fucking same. It's the minute I realized it, I was suddenly teaching myself how to crochet in the round. I was doing increases and decreases, hidden increases and decreases, because it makes sense. But you have to separate yourself from the one ring at a time mentality and realize that each stitch is that ring, and that parallel is not there with knitting. It is completely not there in knitting. Knitting is its own fucking sorcery, but crochet is chainmail with just one long wire. You are literally coiling it and shaping it as you go along. And it's scary because it has its own terminology. And I was talking with Sava and I was trying to explain something, and I don't have the terms, but I saw how to make it in my head. And that is very frustrating. That is very frustrating because I can see the things. I can see it, but I don't have the terms, and I don't know how to hooky the thingy with the flippity-doo-bob bloops. Yeah, I know. Okay, you guys are so fucking awesome because all of you guys, like, Lily and Sava last night were like, hey, we can help you translate this and stuff. With nerdy, it will probably be a little bit easier because I'll put things in a chainmail term, which you guys may not know. Because when we chainmail in stream, we tend to not use the hardcore terminology because it can get really confusing. But like even this one though, I wouldn't even know the chainmail term. I just know how to build it. But we were talking about a thingy, and I was like, you know, if you took the front slat and you actually made it so it would have a pocket in, so you could open it, right? Like a purse. But you could actually mesh up that line so it's almost perfect. Or it looks like a design thing, so it's not going to really noticeable when it's open. It really wouldn't be that hard, right? And I can see it, but I don't know how to explain it, and I don't know how to do it. Actually, I do know how to do it, and I actually know how to hide it, thinking about it. So if you go forward, right? So if you go forward, a flash pop, thank you. If you go forward, right, then you stitch in the back and stitch in the back, so it'll give you that line. And then you did like this to a seam, this to a seam that you definitely wanted to be a seam, then it would tuck in. And then to hide the seam, you could always do like a decorative, like little circly thing or a wiggly thing, right? So people won't actually notice it, but don't make sure it's nice and flat, but don't actually stitch it in so people can open it and close it and just have it be hidden. But that will leave a big gap there, so how do we hide that gap there and make it so it doesn't? Well, like when you have a purse that opens, and you have like if it's a round purse, like you got the purse that comes like this and like that, and then it's got the pocket in the side that'll open up to like the square. And those pockets are always like, it's not a pocket, it's a pleat, it's a indentation in. Hi. Right? So it, like, you know, there's a seam there to open it up, but it doesn't have to be noticeable. It shouldn't be gathering all the attention. Hi. So hopefully that makes any fucking sense. So you could like literally have your like little structure and then open it up. And then close it and kind of have the way that it opens. See, that's the problem, is I don't know how to word it, and I understand what it would take to make it, but at the same time I don't. You know? Hi. Yes, I know. I don't feel good. Like an invisible zipper? Kind of, yeah. So your average Joe, arsenic gummy bear, and Google oh, okay, alright. Mommy is a jungle gym right now. Ow! Little claws of doom in my leg. Okay, I will pet you. Google TV killed some of our epics. Cry and your average Joe with our most kills and assists. Glow, Cry, your average Joe, Pathfinder, Waffles, Google, Yawns, from a place you do not see, Bitter, and Little. Hello. Happy Time Zone. 3 rewards to Arsenic, Fab, and Scap. That, yes. Okay, fighting you, Suki, is actually hurting me right now. Ow. Ow. Come here. I don't know what a front post stitch is. Yes, my cats are orange and black. And they're both foundlings. They're both rescues. To the Google Tubes. Front post stitch crochet. Oh. Yarn over, insert your hook from the back between the post of your first and second double crochet rows below, and then from the back front again, post. So double crochet, through. Oh, yarn over through. Bring it up. Yarn over, pull through. Oh. Oh. Are you guys getting kitty ASMR? She's purring really fucking loudly. TSUKI. Her name is Japanese. It means moon because we found her on the midsummer's moon. And Ryu's means dragon. Half double crochet, linked double crochet, that's a new one. Magic circle, back double crochet, back linked double crochet. Can you post me a photo of one of your dice bags, like right now? Because I'm reading the text and I see it, but I want to have the... You know? To compare it off of. If fair fucking enough. Fair fucking enough. Yeah, Suki's being really, really extra this morning. I'm sick, so my husband's been sick, and he's finally better, so my body's like, okay, you don't have to be in protect mode, you can be sick now. It's like, god damn it. How are you doing, Kali? Nice. Very nice. I'm waiting to see what... I go the 10th. And seeing, you know, what we want to do. Yeah, kind of like that. Hello. Yes, ma'am. You're sitting on my yarn, so I couldn't crochet even if I wanted to right now. All right. I'm just waiting for you to start singing Mother Knows... Okay, actually, if you start singing Mother Knows Best from Tangled, I am out of this room. I don't care how sick I am. I'm going to bolt from this room so fucking fast that heads are going to spin. If you actually start singing. Oh, God, why do you have to be so cute? Here, I know. I realize this is 2 pumpsies. Aw, thank you. We'll see how it goes. I mean, she might have plans, or she might be just like, you know, keep working on the exercises. So you want nothing up there? Is that it? Okay. I will set this down then. And you can just have the back of my chair. That's what she wants, is the back of my chair. As I'm doing my exercises, my pain is not decreasing. If anything, it's increased. But we also know that part of my pain is the fact that I've been losing weight. And I love it. I love it that I'm the fucking walking dichotomy. Because we get told all the time, lose weight, you'll feel better. Lose weight, you'll feel better. Lose weight, you will feel better. Okay, I've lost from 220 to 180. How come I'm in more pain? Oh, because all the fat that was cushioning. Oh, bye, Teal. Love you. How is it that I've dropped the weight, like you said, you know, and I'm still dropping weight? How come I'm in more pain? Oh, well, all the fat that was cushioning all the joints that hurt and all the muscles that hurt is gone now. So literally the thing that you wanted me to get rid of was cushioning me, so I was actually in less pain. I'm not done with weight loss. I'm gonna lose another 20 pounds, at least. I'm gonna get down to 160, and from 160, I'm going to assess on how I look. Because when you're 5 foot tall, the difference between you looking healthy and looking anorexic can be a meal. Like when you're this short, the way, ooh. Nerdy's posting yarn porn at me. And it distracting porn. I know. Well, hey, where can you get one of those? The Humane Society? They have them there. That's pretty. But also any local cat rescues, you can get one like this. But like people who are close to me have seen pictures of me at the weight that they want me at is like between 110 and 120 based on BMI, which is like the stupidest fucking thing. If I'm at that weight, I look miserable. I look like you can see my ribs. It's not healthy. It's not healthy. But those are not the kind of pockets that I was talking about. I mean, I fucking love those. I'm like talking about like an opening flap pocket. Like to a purse. So that it will dart inside. Right? And when you close it, you can't really tell that there's like that little pocket in that opens up. You'd be surprised the number of doctors. Ah! Oh! They're copy Java. Okay. Yeah. Like there is an idea of what I am supposed to weigh. And at 140 pounds, I was considered obese. Based on my height. But I'm going to get down to 160. From 160, I'm going to make the assessment on whether I want to go lower or not. I mean, 160 will still have me fluffy. But I'll make that assessment on whether I want to go lower or not. And if I still look healthy. I mean... There's a lot of doctors who just see, you know, your body walk in and go, oh, well, they're fat, they're not fat. Also, if you did not know, if you are not going for a surgery consult, you're just going in for a checkup and stuff like that, you do not need to weigh in. You can tell them that you are not comfortable with doing that and you can say no. You do have that right, patient's rights, if you didn't know. My doctor's pretty cool. He didn't shame me about my weight. We both acknowledged that I had other things that I wanted to work on before my weight. I still want to work on my shoulder more, but the weight thing just kind of happened and I'm okay with it. And because it kind of happened and I wasn't told to do it, I'm doing it under my own power, my own willpower, and I want to lose the weight. It makes it easier. Well, it's really hard for normal sized people to take into account that our bodies are so different. Like most body weight charts, most of the world is made for a person 5'2" to 6'2", within that foot range, right? Most manufacturing is between 5'2" and 5'10", So you have that's average size for people. 2 inches doesn't seem like a lot. It really doesn't seem like a lot until you walk into a normal kitchen and you watch someone my size trying to navigate in a normal kitchen. And we're actually, and you get to this point, like, I've been in kitchens that are made for people my size, where like the table's at a normal height, or what the actual height of a table should be, and all these different things, and I can't function. I'm so used to having to tweak my body in certain ways to deal with a world that is too big for me. And like, you wouldn't think that 2 inches would make a difference, but it does. But it's the same with weight. 10 pounds. 10 pounds is the difference between me having a double chin and not having a double chin. Hello. At a certain weight, 5 pounds. Yeah. The world's just a little bit too small for you. Right? And then you have someone like my husband who's 6'4", and it's, you know, it's much easier for me to get things on the lower shelf and for him to get the stuff on the higher shelf, because it hurts his knees to have to go down that far to get things on the bottom shelf. Because the world's in miniature for him. And it's just very, very frustrating. And trying to explain that to people, like, unless they are too tall for the world or they're short, it's really hard to explain for people to understand it. My ex BFF bestie is 6'8". Right. And Googling pounds to kilos, I am, let's see. I'm good. I'm sick. I am 81.6 kilos. Now, I started off at 99, almost 100 kilos. So, I'm working on it. We actually, because he's so tall, we have a shower thingy that goes up high enough that he can actually stand under it. And when I get in the shower, I can angle it down, so it's more like a rainfall shower for me, because it's so tall. But if I get into like a normal size shower, it irritates me because it's too short. Because I've been with him for so long and we've always done that so he can actually take a shower. Bye, Aries. Right. Fuck you, Aries. I love you, but fuck you. Have a good day at work. May you deal with no assholes. Now, if I remodel this bathroom, it'll have lights in it. Like, I understand that you need to have light over your vanity, right? Why is there no light in the shower? We have the technology. We can make it safe. Why are there no lights in a shower? You got people shaving in there. You gotten people gotten the scrubby scrubs. Right? Because that makes too much sense. So no, there would be lights in my shower. There would be a ledge to either sit down so you can just enjoy the water, or because, you know, you're shaving your legs, you got something to, you know, that's not slippy like the fucking tub side. Mind you, I had to get rid of the tub completely, which I would just make it a very nice walk-in shower. Yeah, I saw that. I'm like, except my ceiling is as tall as here, so it wouldn't work for there. Ventilation and light. We can do that in ours. Clap on, clap off lights. The baked potato legs. I fucking love her. I love listening to her car stuff too. It smells like bad decisions. As I follow her on Smells Like Bad Decision and Still Smells Like Bad Decisions. I follow her both of her accounts. She just makes me laugh so much. But the ceiling in there is like it's the apex of our house. So you guys know how the ceiling in here angles up. They have 15-foot ceilings. Well, the rest of the angles in the bathroom. And see, with the bathroom in here, I'd actually make it have like a 10-foot ceiling. And then use that other space, right, as like a little storage area for shit. Because we just don't need fucking ceilings that fucking high. Right? In the rest of the house, it makes sense. In the bathroom, it doesn't. But just bring the ceiling out. And then we can do like a little decorative like stir thingy to go up there and just be able to use as a storage solution. So we're not trying to heat and cool that much fucking empty space. I know this house has many flaws. Yeah. Puts like some cedar down to help with the moisture and shit from the shower. I mean, the bathroom would still be large. It would still have high ceilings, but it wouldn't, like, you can use, like, 8 foot of that fucking ceiling for freaking storage. Mm-hmm. See? See? Oy, sorry. My husband gave me his cold, so I'm super sniffly today. And like there's a way to make it look like it's like a whole like little art installation there. To be able to go up and down into it. Or even have a ladder that you just can use a hook and go bring out like this and bring down, so you can go up and down to it. I mean, there's endless possibilities to use the space. Right? Because it just irritates me that it's just these stupid high ceilings that serve no purpose. Now, I like the high ceilings, mostly because tall people, I always feel bad when they walk into places and they instantly hunch away from things. and the ceilings are all at least 10 foot high in this house. And with my husband being 6'4", he never feels the need to hunch down. Right? He's not worried that the ceiling fan's actually going to clip him in the face. So I do like the tall. Though that does mean the kitchens are really hard for me to use, but I figure it out. Right? Right? Ah! And not as many people joined in on this one because it's a 2 skull, which sorry, going down the line. Dude. So, back before the Wii, I always got shit because when I'm playing racing games, I would do this and I would turn it and do all this shit. Right? Like playing Gran Turismo and all that shit on the PlayStation. I'd fucking constantly get teased about that shit. Then the Wii came out and I fucking decimated them. Right? In like Mario Kart and shit, because they're like, you know, they're so used to playing like this, never moving. But I'd been training my whole fucking life in playing fucking video games, right? Right? So I'm like, I was doing this and it was like, Wii came out, it's like, yeah, I'm already just... Right? Drea Pathfinder with some of our epics, Pathfinder and Arsenic Gummy Bear with our yeah, there's straps on the Wii's now. Pathfinder, Drea, Hershey, Arsenic. I'm not even sure. It starts with a P. Waffle, Blah, Milo, Scapular, and Hap. Hello. 2 winners. Optic and Snow. I have a what the fuck is this thing called? This thing. I have this. I don't play it that often. How is Junie being a bad influence? Switch. I have a switch. That's what this thing's called. I can think of the name of it. I'm leaning back in my chair. You can fucking deal with it. Your royal purriness. Pre-ordering patterns? Do I even want to know what patterns we're talking about? Am I gonna hate life? Hi. I have no idea how to say your name. Those are cute. Pico Shetta? Or PKO? Shit! Sorry. My husband gave me his cold. He's been sick for the past, like, 4 or 5 days, and now that he's better, my body was like, okay, guess what, now you can be sick. Like, really? Pikachu, I didn't choose you, but it chose me. At least my nose isn't running right now, so I will take the victory. This is cool, but I don't know how much this book actually is. Copy to... Oh, it's $22. Okay. I googled. The fuck was with that half squeak? Oh my god, that's like the worst. Oh. Because he's awake. Got it. Oh, he's awake getting ready for work. Got it. Then I'm sitting here going, could I actually make socks? I know I can't knit socks, but could I make socks? Could I crochet socks? I really like the yoga socks though. Hi. Even though I have the DPNs to... Ow. Yeah, I mean, these don't look too bulky, and the like... I don't know. As long as I stay unfeverish, then maybe I'll go to the crochet store and get some more like actual like fingering or DK weight.